I want to speak. I'm going to be called What is the word? I don't know, even know in English. Anti-Jewish person, anti-Semite, or whatever. But I'm not a Jew. I'm not an Arab. I'm not a Muslim or Muslim. I'm not even a Christian. I don't believe in God, but I'm not fanatic atheist. I just don't waste my time uh, on religion, even on attacking religions. Okay? But everybody has a iota of humanity understands that what's going on in Gaza is a war crime. Not even war crime, it's just crime because there's no war. There are no armies. Okay? There are not two armies. There is a state, rogue state. Now, I'm not against Israel to cool. I'm not in favor as well. And I don't sympathize for Arabs. I've never been an Arab lover, but that doesn't mean that I can accept what's going on. It's not that now it thinks that I like Israel. I don't care if they killed 17 or 80,000 civilians, because in the middle of them some terrorists are hidden or hide themselves. What the fuck? In Italy there's an organization called Mafia, okay? And they had their stronghold, their villages where they were present, or where mafiosi were hide themselves. And maybe if you think of the killings, they killed more than 1,200 people, not in one day, but over decades. Even if they kill 120, it would mean a ratio of 2,000 people killed by the Italian army to retaliate. Doesn't make any sense. Responsibility is not collective. Collective punishment is illegal according to the United Nations, the same United Nations that allowed, or they gave the green light to the existence of Israel. So they mention the United States when it's favorable to their story, and they don't give a shit about the United Nations when there are decisions that are against them. That's Israel. They cherry pick United Nations. A crime does not justify another crime. The fact that in the Second World War some German towns were bombed and they basically purposefully killed civilians is not a justification. That's why we should not condone war crimes, because once they are, so to speak, accepted, they are the ground for they can justify another war crime. So, for example, when Turkey got away with murder with where the Armenians, if I'm not mistaken, they killed, that gave Hitler the idea, why I can do the same, nobody's going to, you know, they literally get away scot-free with mass murders, well, I can do the same. So maybe in the Second World War they should have bombed neither German towns nor Japanese towns. Okay? But they did it. They did it. And now, first of all, Nazi were a believable threat, and they had had their army, their navy, their air force, which doesn't happen in. It's not something that Hamas has. Hamas, I think, killed personally 600, 700 Israeli civilians, and they should be punished, at least from the point of view of Israel. Generally speaking, it's more complicated than that, but let's assume, okay, that Israel didn't do anything. They had no reason to attack civilians, and for the laws were one eye, one arm, one arm, one eye, and one eye, like in the Bible, they should have killed 600 Palestinians, even if it's not right, because the guilt is personal. But anyway, let's assume that they killed like 1400, not because many of them were killed by, so to speak, friendly fire. How can you kill 17 times more? Even Germans, the much maligned Germans, I'm not speaking about Nazi Germans, for retaliation they killed 10 civilians for each soldier killed by irregular forces, partigiani. 10 to 1, not 17 or 20 or more if they continue. That's clear a war crime. It's not only a war crime, but it's worse than Nazi, because at that time even Nazi tried to keep their crimes hidden. Now, war crimes by, let's call them war crimes even if there's no war, by Israel are evident under our own nose. It's something everybody knows. It's like the killing of the Warsaw Ghetto was seen in real time by the rest of the world, which wasn't. It wasn't. That's and we, the Western world, those who have the moral superiority, or they think they have, we accept that. I mean, many people don't, but the media are completely corrupt. the same for our governments. And I cannot, and the state, the American state, those bullshit state, because I lived in America, I have kind of an American accent. I like American music, I like American movies, I like a lot of things. And I can't say that there are many, even American Jews, that are against that. But the government is real criminal. Our European institutions and governments are equally criminal. There are there are no two ways about it. Let's speak our mind. They are criminals. Goodbye.